Hiram, welcome to York City Football Club. First of all, how good does it feel to be sat here now as a York City player?
Thank you. Delighted to get it done. Obviously, we've had some talks, and to get over the line, I'm really excited to get going here and hit the ground running.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, how did this sort of deal come about? To bring you here today.
Yeah, obviously we've had some conversations, myself, the club, and it was the project, the idea of the project. Obviously, speaking to the chairman, and just the ideas of where the direction that the club's going in. I feel like I can see myself really, helping the club get to those aspirations. I feel like my qualities and attributes can definitely add value to the squad.
And it's cliche to ask as usual, but you are a midfielder. So how would you describe yourself as a midfielder? Fitting into this project here.
Yeah, I'll describe myself as all action. I give everything to the team. I play with a purpose and an intensity, and also bring a calmness, I think. So I'm someone who likes to create, likes to chip in with goals as well, and ultimately I love winning games of football, and that's ultimately what I'm here to do.
You've got a wealth of experience playing in the EFL for a number of years. Which club or spell do you look back on now with the highest regard?
Personally, I would say probably the two times I've been promoted were really good spells for me. They're times that you remember, and you have fonder memories when you do get the job done. So I'd say those two times, experiences with Mansfield and Cambridge respectively, would probably be my two preferred spells, I'd say.
Us being a club that's obviously, last year at the right end of the league table, just missed out. For a club that's knocking on the EFL door, is that the aim this season then, to go that one better?
Yeah, I think so, but I think what's key is also to not feel too pressured as well. I think obviously there can be that pressure of obviously wanting to get into the EFL, but at the end of the day, you really got to take each game as it comes. It's a long season, and it's about doing well game by game, and ultimately that's what's going to help you reach that sort of joint goal that everyone's got of getting into the league.
Obviously, when you first started out your career at Crystal Palace, you played there for a number of years. What experiences did you learn there that you've taken forward into the rest of your career?
Yeah, there were some really good senior players at the time, and players I could sort of look up to for advice and take little parts and add to my game. I think the key take on throughout has been, playing with a purpose and playing forward as much as possible, which I know is the way that this club wants to play. We want to play with a purpose, keep the ball well, with an end goal of obviously scoring goals and creating chances. So, I think similarly to what I've learned earlier on in my career is the same sort of messages that ring home at this point as well.
And through that time, through to today, who's been the biggest influence in your career?
To be honest, there's been so many influences, so it's hard to pick one, I would say. I think I've got a real good support network around me, my family, my parents have been there, see sort of every step of the way, my wife as well. They're all my driving factors as well as my little boy. So I think for me, I just try and focus on things that I love and use that as my driving force. And ultimately, I think coming here, the City fans are going to be another one of those as well.
Leaving Mansfield at the end of last season, obviously, how would you look back on your time there? Like you said earlier, you got a promotion there as well.
I would say I have fond memories of there. It was time for a change, I felt, obviously, and I think there's no better place than here to sort of get that spring back into my step and achieve success. I love winning, and ultimately I want to try and help create that culture here and push this team on.
Speaking to the coaching staff as well, what have they asked for you for the upcoming season?
I think to just bring my experience, bring what I'm good at to the table, sort of getting in between the lines and helping create things. I've had a conversation about the style of play, and I think it's just about really coming in, showing what I can do, and just helping other boys as well get the best out of themselves. I think I'm someone who can help lead, not necessarily the loudest leader, but I think by example. Hopefully I look forward to meeting the boys and just having a real good season really.
Pre-season starts in just a few days' time. How eager are you now just to knuckle down and get to work?
Yeah, honestly, I'm buzzing to get started. I think I've had a bit of time off, a bit longer than these boys, so I'm just sort of going crazy at home at the moment. And yeah, just wanting to get back playing football. Obviously, I love playing football, and yeah, I can't wait.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.